EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down, 12.
You see what they're talking about? They're talking about that. That's what he's saying.
Stafford.
I don't think you said that at all.
Left side, the catch is made. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work
surprise,
to do now.
bitch. It's a nigga chicken cheese.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Open man left side. He's got it. He is knocked down.
Nah, all my cousin niggas in the front.
Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Ready. To throw is Stafford.
The weirdest name I got is 3. I'm calling 3.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Lucky it's soft for real.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
I listened to GNX so much that it was in my top. Well, Peekaboo was my number 2 most streamed song of last year. And that shit came out in fucking November or October.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Gibbs.
Bitch, I can't talk to
And he
you.
nearly got free.
Mr.
As it is,
Golf straight,
gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Holy crap, some of this is... Hey, man, say no, I'm not about that shit. No.
Tight end going in motion here. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up a second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment. He had no choice but to throw it away.
Let me get that.
Intercepted.
Skirt, skirt.
And the Niners are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that?
Tell him Jody did that.
And he's taken
Jody
inside the opponent's 35. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
What the? Skirt, skirt.
He will score. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown, 49ers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point, up and good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
What was you about to say? I'll take a nigga's ass, man. Somebody got to do it.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Open man downfield. It's
hey, what's up, though?
16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate. Ball's on time.
Granny ain't got a chance. Nobody got a chance.
Drive and get on the move the right way.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Putting the tight end in motion. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision.
They doing a little jig. Don't that man, man, let that man jig, man.
Or does he turn into a runner? Just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs.
For jigging?
In this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
We're telling on him here.
He was trying to target, and now it's 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail
on, bro.
out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garendo. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Smart choice here by the quarterback. He's trying to extend the play outside the pocket, but this was really nice coverage. A lot of eyes on the quarterback. It looked like there was multiple guys anticipating a chance for a pick, but throws the ball away and lives for another snap.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So how's work? Cool.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled.
What's up, bruh?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for,
That's
but
cool,
they'll
bro.
definitely take it.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you
Wouldn't
need
know,
somebody
don't
in the
care.
huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
This is
and
what
then
my
really
timeline
gets the
telling you
yards
stop.
after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
I couldn't even listen to nothing new
Biggest
in
issue
at all.
why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the
His old
ups and
Stetson was good.
downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
I heard that. God damn, this shit slaps.
2nd and 10.
I go to the gym, listen to the whole outfit. This shit came out. I said, what the fuck?
To throw again. He'll be hit as he throws this time.
I probably run this shit like 10, 15 times in a row.
Just to avoid the sack.
And I gotta watch that shit. I hope there's on some kind of screen.
Trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position.
Let's go.
Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that tonight. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back.
30 dicks.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw.
In a row?
Not caught off guard, thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
You're trying to suck any dick on the way to the car.
Here's second and 14. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw.
Oh my God! Why is Stafford missing shit right now?
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver.
Stafford, you talking about?
And it's going to bring up a third down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
What the fuck is the Lions
called their first timeout.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Yeah. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Oh,
that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
That's that shit that gets you put on.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here's a third down and 4. Dotson, the man in motion. They'll throw here on third and short. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Lions.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
And the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard mark.
Fuck sleep this if I can't hear. I don't think came with 3 switches.
They'll come up here first.
Got 2 teams with me. I'm actually changing permanent tattoo just up.
The shotgun, it's Stafford. A short one there, caught by Kittle. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Big J, nigga.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Big J.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to have the 1st down and then some.
Everybody knows.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. They'll give it to Garendo. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. It's Stafford. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Hey.
Second down, it's Stafford. He'll let this go towards the end zone. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down.
They will have it.
Probably the first of the year last year.
That's enough for a first down. Kyle Shanahan now will turn to his field goal unit. This one from 41 yards out.
Bro, what the fuck?
And
That shit is, man.
No good. So
That shit really just lies at the top of the fucking thing. I hate that shit.
7-7 on the board here at the break. As we
And why the hell
the
did my fucking focus kicker not pop up?
Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. All right, Coach. Second half drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Once again, it's Gibbs.
Before I should say no. You're kind of funny.
They'll look to pick this up third.
I mean, I wouldn't laugh, but you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it'd be kind of funny. Like, damn. Oh, now you want to? Oh.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Niners will take over possession here at the 44.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
They'll run. Here's Garenda. Gets to the edge at the 30.
Come on, move! I could have fucking spun off from there.
And bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
On the ground, it's Garenda. A second effort, and he is in.
What?
Garenda. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Moving them shoulders over there.
Ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Oh, I thought you was alive.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
There's two of them. Africa kind of guys got this whole little sound. They all kind of sound the same. Kind of like how reggaeton sounds. But you'll get like this type of sound on all those songs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a throw.
Yeah, because it was a TikTok. It was like a little dance.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year.
That big grooving gorilla nigga, that nigga too damn big for his shoulders to be shimmying like that, man.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Jumping up and down, fucking arms throwing his arms left and right. Come on, man.
Set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard.
Yeah, that shit's...
To the tight end, and he
Yeah, I'm about to say that
fits
shit's
it
out
in
of
on the corner
business.
route. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Slot receiver headed right. They'll look to throw yet again.
Damn, niggas don't want to know where they coming from no more?
Short pass here.
No.
By his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed.
I mean, like, our generation and obviously the generation before are, like, yeah, they probably would. These little niggas these days, man, they don't give a fuck about shit.
Back to the air one more time. That one taken in by St.
These
Brown.
niggas don't care about
And
nothing.
he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moved.
Connection to your peer has been lost.
And I just put my drink down. That, to the, say, poodle, dog, think run this. Miss she, her black,